I don't have an intro prepared, so let's just get right to it. So we're greeted by our first virgin, Sonali. Sonali? God, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. We're greeted by our first virgin, and when we last left off, they gave her a dilator for her hoo-ha because she has vaginus, which means...
my vaginal walls and muscles tighten up.
Man, you know that's gonna be the most tightest vag in history. Congrats to the first person to blow her back out. Ooh. But then she'll be crazy. So maybe not congrats. Just get the hell out of there before you do anything. The therapist then shows her where to insert the dilator.
The anus.
She needs to stick it in her butt?
The vagina.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the hell is going on here?
It's gonna take me 8 months to get used to these dilators and have sex?
You've been a virgin for 50 years. What's another 8 months even matter to you?
I've never stuck anything up there.
I don't even know why she agreed to do this in front of the camera, especially being a virgin and all, but maybe it's for the actual learning process, you know, because after all, TLC is the learning channel, so maybe we are actually learning something, because I learned what vaginus means. And I'm probably saying it wrong too. Alright, so she's about to use the dilators and we see the sizes for them. They go from Asian to black. Happy Juneteenth, by the way. So of course, before she sticks this dilator in her hoo-ha, she has to wind herself up. Man, I would be switching straight to the bourbon if I was her.
I cannot believe I am doing this on camera.
And now we get to see her stick stuff up there. We hear a lot of heavy breathing and... why the hell are we watching this? What? Come on, TLC. This is just inappropriate. I'm not mature enough to handle subject matter like this. And now she's holding onto the rails? God dang! You were just using the size Asian. It's not that bad. Alright, so this is really weird, but it gets even weirder when she turns on the vibrating function. I'm joking. Okay, so we get to see Sonali stick things up her hoo-ha. God, man. I don't know why she agreed to this. It's like, yeah, I'm a virgin. Hey, come over here and film me stick random things inside of me. So now we move on to her next virgin, which is Deanne. The one who I think is definitely not a virgin, but she claims she is. If she is a virgin, then I think it's probably one of those born-again virgins.
So I'm meeting with a professional matchmaker today.
So anyway, she's gonna go meet up with a professional matchmaker who's gonna show her that just because you have professional in your title doesn't actually mean you're good at it.
I help them throughout the whole dating process.
Also known as, I put their name and photo on Craigslist and then just weed out the serial killers. So Deanne tells us her type of man, and her type of man is Liam Hemsworth. Which Hemsworth is Liam? Is that like being a Baldwin but not being Alec? Pre-shooting, of course. The therapist tells her that she needs to be realistic. And she's like, I'm from LA, baby. I'm far from realistic.
This is unattainable.
Yeah, Deanne. Be realistic. Date a fat guy. Not me, but I got a bunch of fat friends who are willing to do anything you want. They'll even go ass to mouth.
I have somebody in mind for you.
Alright, so let's go and see how well this matchmaker does.
I just need that sexual attraction.
Girl, you just need frickin' tequila. Cause tequila makes your clothes fall off. Or something, I don't know, I never actually heard that song. Now Deanne's getting ready for her date and she's worried that her date will realize that she has no sexual experience. And that's why she orders the sausage and deep throats it and whistles as she's doing it.
Going
What
right
if I just
in,
turn into
so.
like a hoe?
Then you won't be turning into a housewife. That's stupid. I wish I wouldn't have said that.
Deanne. Nice to meet you.
So we see her on her first date, and it's with this dude called Ricardo. They're at a sushi restaurant. This mofo suggests that they share their plate. God, I would hate that. It's like, no, dude, I want to order what I want. I don't want to share shit with you, Ricardo. Don't you dare touch my food. If I see that fork coming my way, I'm smacking it right out your hand. Those are my shrimp tempura rolls.
But I knew from the second I sat down that this was not my man.
Way to go in with an open mind, but it's fine because Ricardo seems so goddamn boring. He's not saying anything, and the little talk there is literally killing me. He's like, do you have any pets? Well, I have a dog. And I am a dog too.
Is it too much to ask for to find a hot guy? Where is he?
Damn, man. Way to put down my boy, Ricardo. Can you imagine being Ricardo and watching this being like, what? I ain't ugly. What the hell, bitch? And then the waiter comes over and Deanne finds him very attractive. So much that she's ignoring her date. She keeps smiling at him. And it's really awkward to see these two on a date and her obviously having more interest in the waiter who's there getting paid than the person who's paying for the meal.
He's very attractive.
I don't know. I don't see it. Dude looks like a cokehead. I mean, if you want a cokehead, that's fine. They're quite easy to get. Just go to the shadiest part of town and you'll find plenty of cokeheads. The only downside is I'm pretty sure coke makes your pee-pee not work. But I guess that'll be fine if you're a virgin.
I'm not on the market right now.
So the date ends and now we all get to celebrate Deanne being alone forever. Probably. And now we're on to Alex. Alex tries his best to look like a lumberjack, but he messes up the colors. It's red and black. So he tells us that his sister set him up to do speed dating with her because she's also lonely, but not a virgin. And they're gonna go on speed dating, but with a twist. My guess is nude speed dating. So Alex gets in the car with his sister, who is once again just talking crap about him the moment that they meet up.
Alex, your eyebrows though, buddy.
Stop! He's a grizzly bear. If he was gay, he'd be a huge hit with the guys.
Be open, let's go.
Yeah, be open. Including opening up your butthole for new experiences. Alright, I'm just joking. He's not gay, he wants women.
This pouch with your magical beads?
Anal beads? No, not anal beads. Alright. So we find out what the twist is, and it's tundra speed. That's not it. Tundra speed dating. Tundra? It's speed dating, but with like those magical crystal bullshit. And of course, there's crystals all over the place, so we already know this room's gonna be chock full of crazy people. So this type of speed dating means it's all about touching, which means there's a big % chance that our boy Alex is gonna pop a chub. Sorry, I wanted to say another word, but I didn't want to get demonetized like my last virgin video did. So now they tell us the rules of tundra. Now they tell us the rules of this kind of speed dating.
If you feel a connection, you will take a bead and put into his pouch.
They are anal beads and the pouch is his butthole. Anyway, there's two different beads. One's an acceptance bead and the other's a rejection bead. So that way they know if you were rejected or accepted. But are they marked with who's actually putting the bead in there or not? I don't know. So now we see the first thing that they do for this speed dating, and the first thing that they do is embrace. So everybody's hugging each other, and Alex says that he's sweaty, so you know that he's just oversaturating her with all that man juice, just those armpits just all over that lady. She's gonna smell like him all goddamn night. So anyway, Faith from before the 90 days puts a bead in his pouch and then walks away. We see a little montage of the different dates that are coming up to him, and it's all pretty awkward. They mimic each other's movements. They do blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I'm kind of zoning out, honestly. So now Alex meets a woman who he makes laugh right away, which is always a good sign. And then she starts unbutting him because he talks about what a sweaty bitch he is. Now they're sitting down and pretending like they're a seesaw, and she is loving it. Look at all these little belly laughs she's giving. Look at how happy Alex is. Look at that chub that you know is growing. So this lady puts one of the beads inside Alex's pouch, and then she walks away saying, "See you later." So you already know that she accepted.
So your first match was with Andrea.
Hey, that's the girl that he did have the most chemistry with. That's freaking awesome. And I don't know, I feel proud for him. I feel like I'm a parent seeing their kid grow up. I really want to see where this goes, honestly, and I'm not even joking.
I asked her on a date, and she said yes.
My boy, you're gonna get it. And I'm so happy for you.
That's all I'm asking for. That's all he's asking for.
So now we're on to our last virgin, Rasha. Rasha? I thought it was Russia. You know what? I'm just going to continue calling her Russia until I can say her name properly. She tells us more about her divorce and how she gained a whole bunch of weight after it, but now she's been taking Ozempic and hitting the gym a little, so little Russia's got her groove back.
And I lost about 81 pounds.
Congratulations, because I know for a fact losing weight is really tough. Russia is now telling her mom that she's back on the little dating apps.
I've not been on a date before.
Do you believe that this lady who was once married has actually never been on a real date before? What the hell is that on your lip? It's all flinging and dancing and moving everywhere. I can't even understand what she's saying because of that little dangling thing.
It's okay that she's still a virgin.
That's because you're her mom. You don't want to think about men blowing her back out or men laying on top of her like a dead fish. I like how she has popcorn though while watching this. She's getting a first-hand experience of the show way before we are.
I'm trying to have nasty sex.
Dude, Craigslist, plenty of fish, if that's still a thing, I have no clue. And I even heard that Facebook has a dating app on it now. There's options. There's a shit ton of options. So she shows off her matches to her mom and sister. And the first one that pops up that she's really interested in is Zach. His profile description is pretty weird though. Looking for something serious? So don't waste my time if that's not your intention. I have my own place, car, and a job. So if we match, we can go out and hit the beach or park. Not my own place, and I probably won't drive you. Rolling solo is getting old like me. LOL. Alright, blonde Aquaman. So now we see her actually going out on a date with blonde Aquaman.
In my mind, Zach is putting me in handcuffs.
God damn! Come on, blonde Aquaman! Is this a bar? What the f is this place? She says she needs a drink and it has a little shot in front of her. But I don't know what the hell, this doesn't look like any bar I've ever seen. There's way too many goddamn lights going on, but I see that shot glass right in front of her. So what the fuck is this place? Is this one of those weird places? Like those alternative places where it's like, yeah, we're a bar, but we're a bar, but we're like one of those weird trendy bars. For the sophisticated weirdo.
I hope I don't get gassy.
So Zach walks in and she looks really goddamn happy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Now, after seeing Zach, that dude does not look like Aquaman to me anymore.
I'm not gonna lie, colors, I like the colors.
What? Is that racist to say? I would never date a black person and be like, oh, by the way, I love colored people.
You like it?
Oh, never mind. That's not what he meant. He meant the dress. Oh my God, I'm such an asshole. And on Juneteenth of all days.
I be liking that, girl.
Wait a second. Why is he talking like that? Is that racist to do? Man, you better run from this guy, otherwise you'd end up in the next Jordan Peele movie. Get Out 2. Still getting out. So he asks her if she gets a lot of matches, and she says she does, but then they sort of go south, and he's like, well, how does that happen? She's like, well, I tell them.
I am still a virgin.
And the episode ends. I don't know. I get the feeling that this guy has a black fetish, and you don't want to get with somebody who doesn't see you for you and only see you because of your body type or looks or whatever weird fetish that they have. That's just my opinion. I feel like Russia could actually find a man who can stimulate her intellectually as well as down south. But, you know, instead you get with a person with a fetish and I don't know, maybe I'm just being an asshole. Maybe I'm thinking too deep into it from this small interaction with them. But that's definitely what I get. There's just a few choice words he says and I don't know. What do y'all guys think? Am I just being a dick? Or do y'all feel like this guy might have a little screw loose or two? Alright guys, well that's it, and thank you so much for watching. And what are y'all thinking about the show? Are y'all actually watching it, or are you just watching the recaps as well? Let me know down in the comments. So don't forget, this is Dee-man Johnson III, and I'm proud of you, and you're doing a great job no matter what. Unless if you're trying to chase your fetishes, in which case, I'm not that proud of you, but I mean, I guess you're living the life that you want to live. Just be upfront about it and don't be a dioc. Alright, peace out.